Hey everybody, this is Mr. Storm, and in this video we are going to work on the MyProfile project. This is going to be the first big project, well the first actual project, I guess, the first programming project in Programming 2. It's going to be a Java project, just like in Computer Programming 1, and we're going to call it MyProfile. Let's go ahead and create a new REPL so we can get started. Now in the reading this week, you will have read about basic object-oriented programming, and how classes, custom classes, can be used to create new objects, right? And so we're going to need to create a separate class. Before we start programming, we're going to create a new class. And the way to do that is to click this new file here and type the name of your class. Mine is going to be aboutme.java. Okay. Now that .java, I said Java, that .java is really important, right? We want to give it the Java file type so that the compiler knows that it is a new Java class, okay? And we can just start creating our new custom class here. I'm going to say class about me. Now you want to make sure that the name of your class and the file name are exactly the same. And inside here, I'm just going to store some data. String fname equals David. String lname equals Storm. Int age equals 37. Let's see. String gender equals male. And then let's go a bit morbid. I'm going to do string COD for cause of death. And my cause of death is going to be squished by a, I don't know, a piano falling from the third story. I'm pretty sure that there's a funnier cause of death for me in there, but we'll just throw that in there. So my message is going to be something like, today we have David Storm, a 37-year-old male who died by being squished by a piano falling from the third story, right? Or we can do died by I don't know, eating expired peanut butter, right? Something stupid. Okay, so this class has a bunch of information in it. I don't know why there's an error here. Insert, yep, I did insert, okay. Replet's having some issues. And it's gone. Okay, cool. So now we have a separate class other than our main class, right? We have our main class here and we have the About Me class here. In order to use the About Me class, the objects that we have, or in order to use the About Me class as an object in my main class, I have to import it in, or in programming, we call that instantiation. So in order to do that, I have to type the name of the class and then give it a new object name. So I'll say profile equals new about me. So this is going to be a new version of the About Me class that I've just created. Okay. All right, perfect. Now, what I can do is I can start putting out information from that About Me class onto the screen, right? So system.out.print line. And then I'll start typing today we have. Now this is where I need to get my first variable, right? I want that first name. And so I can't just type first name or fname because I need to indicate that fname is a variable inside of this object, right? The profile object that I just created. So profile.fname. Okay. Let's test that out just to see if we've accessed the class properly. Go ahead and hit run. It's taking quite a long time. Okay, today we have David. So it actually was able to go into this class and grab the value inside of the fname variable. Okay, so now we know everything's working. Perfect. So let's continue on. Give a space. Profile.lname. He is a profile.age. Year old. Profile.gender. He died by profile dot, what did I call this? I called it COD. All right, let's see if that displays my message properly. Hello. There we go. Today we have David Storm. He's a 37-year-old male. He died by eating expired peanut butter. All right, perfect. Probably put a period there. Okay. So now we've been able to create a custom class and access that class by instantiating the class inside of our main class and then pulling variables out of it. So that is the basics of, those are the basics of object-oriented programming. We're essentially just creating custom classes that store data, and then we can access that data just by, just by grabbing an instance of that class. All right, and those instances are called objects. All right, beautiful. That is it for this project. It's going to be super easy. You don't have to do cause of death. I got a little bit dark there. You can do anything you want, but have at least 5 pieces of data that you're importing from your custom class. And it doesn't really have to be about you. It can be any 5 pieces of data that you want to create a customized string. Okay, that's it. Thank you for paying attention, and I'll see you next time.